Hi there. Come on in. And how are you today? Well, I'm sorry to hear that. And what we're going to do today is a check of your thyroid gland and associated lymph nodes. Is that correct? Well, I can see from this that you've already had your bloods taken, so while we wait for those results, we'll do a physical examination. So, funnily enough, when we're checking for disorders of the thyroid, it's not just the neck that we check. We check around the shoulders, the face, the hands, even your legs, just so that you're prepared. Is that okay? Good. Are you ready to get started? Great. We'll work from the head down, if that's okay. Wonderful. So, nice and relaxed, and we'll get started, okay? Firstly, just confirm your name and date of birth for me, so I know I'm dealing with the right patient. That's great. Thank you. So, let's begin. Quite simply, by taking a look at you. Tell me how you've been feeling. Tell me what's brought you here today. Okay. Great. Well, hopefully, we can get to the bottom of what's going on relatively quickly. Okay, so, firstly, I'd like you to pop your hands up for me, like this, in front of you. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Just looking at your hands. They're looking okay. No swelling there at all. Swelling can be indicative of Graves' disease. That's looking good. Now, while you've got your hands out, I'm going to put a piece of paper on them if that's okay. We're just going to balance it and take a look. You don't have to do anything, just keep those arms out for me. Okay, ready? Just balance those on your hands. Okay. Just going to take a look. Okay, good. I'll take that back. Thank you. Did that feel okay? Sometimes if there's a slight tremble in the hands, a piece of paper can make it a little more obvious. But we're looking good. So, could you turn your hands over for me, please? Okay. And while you have your hands turned over, I'd just like to take the pulse on your wrist. Is that okay? Great. This arm okay? Thank you. You ready? It's going to be counting. Okay, that's great. Nice strong pulse. We're not irregular. We're not too high, too fast. We're not too low, too slow. Great. So next, I'd like to take a look at your face, if that's okay. Yeah, great. So to begin with, just a look. Look around. Not at your neck just yet. Looking at the face. Okay, good. And I'd just like to, I'm not going to touch you with the pen, but I'd just like to take a look at your eyebrows, if I may. Is that okay? Okay. This side. Okay. It's amazing what we look at when we're checking this. Okay. So eyes next. Starting with eyelids, okay? So what I'd like you to do is take a look behind me. Okay? And I'm just going to take a look at your eyes. Okay? And again, looking over there. I'm going to look from each side. Okay, this side. Just looking at those eyelids. And then quickly, from behind you. Keep looking forwards for me. That's great. Well done. That's also for Graves. So, you have to do a little more than look over there this time. This time, I would like you to follow my finger with your eyes. Okay? Right. If it's painful, uncomfortable, anything like that, just let me know and we'll stop, okay? See how you go. Okay? Good. Good. Lovely. This finger. Good. Good. Well done. Now, keep your head still. I'd like you again to follow my finger. Okay, you ready? Okay. Good. Well done. Good. You can relax. Okay. Now I'm going to look at your neck. Okay. So we're just going to start, like with your face, by taking a look. Okay? You can sit normally as you would. That's great. Yeah, lovely. So now I'd like you, please, to swallow. Just like that. And again, I'm not going to touch. I'm just going to take a look. Okay? Great. Thank you. Now then, stick out your tongue, please. Wiggle it about for me. Okay. That's great. So now I'm going to pop on some gloves and feel all around your neck. So your thyroid, just down here. Lymph nodes, glands, things like that, around here. And we'll see if there's anything to feel. Is that okay? Great. I'll put on some gloves. Now, while I'm doing this, if it feels uncomfortable, painful, anything like that, tell me and we'll stop. So, for this first part, I'm going to go behind you. And I need you to just flex your neck slightly for me as I do. And then we'll have a feel. You ready? Great. Here I go. Okay, here we go. Ready? That's great. Doing really well. Is that comfortable? Okay. Just feeling around those lymph nodes now. Any discomfort at all? That's great. Thank you. How does that feel? Okay. Just going to feel gently from the front. Okay? So, nice and relaxed. How does that feel? Okay, great. Then just around here again, around here. Round and down here. Okay, that's great. Now, I'm going to feel around here again, and when I do, if you could stick your tongue out again for me, please. Ready? Okay. Stick that tongue out for me. That's great, thank you. Allows me to to feel for any changes. Okay. And again, I'm going to feel around here. While I do, could you please swallow again? Okay, ready? When you're ready, thank you. Okay, good. Well done. Now, I'd like to feel your windpipe. This might be a little uncomfortable because I shall be putting one hand around it. Raise your hand if you'd like me to stop or you need to pause, but I will do it as quickly as possible, but I do need to make sure I have a really good feel. Is that okay? Great, ready? Okay, here we go. You okay? Good. Almost there, well done. That's it, well done. That's often the hardest part, so well done. Okay. Now what I'd like to do is around there, sort of here, just give it a tap. It'll be over my fingers, but a tap. Is that okay? Yep, no pressing this time. Okay, here we go. Again. One more time. Great. Thank you. Right. Next, I'd like to take a listen with my stethoscope. However, rather than listening to your chest, I'm going to be listening just here. Okay? It's exactly the same as if I were listening to your chest or your back, just a little higher up. Okay? It is still cold, I'm afraid. Ready? Okay, good. So, on here. Ready? Yes, just breathe normally. As normally as you can when there's something odd pressing on your neck. Almost there. Thank you. All done. How's that? Okay. Was there anything very uncomfortable about that? I was listening for what we call increased vascularity, which can be secondary to Graves', but I'm really seeing no evidence, which is good news. Okay. Next, a bit of an odd one. I'd like to test the reflexes on your arms here and here. Okay. Yeah, it does sound like an odd one, but it can be a symptom of hypothyroidism. So it's a nice little test for that. So what I'll do is if you put your arm, rest your arm on mine, and I will give this part here a little tap on each side. Is that okay? It's not painful. If anything, it might be a little uncomfortable. Okay, so this arm first. So rest your arm on my arm. Okay, here we go. Lovely. Here you go. Fantastic. Was that okay? Excellent. This arm next. So again, rest your arm on mine. Thank you. And then, here we go. Ready? Good. One more time. That's great. Thank you. That's all done. Again, looking good. Nothing there that's of worry or concern. And then finally, of all the things to look at, I'd like to take a look at your shins, please. I'm literally looking for any lumps and bumps that shouldn't be there. Okay? That's great. So if you could show me your shins, and then that's us almost finished. Great. I'll take a look, okay? Just a visual inspection again. It's looking good. Wonderful. Thank you. Good. So, how are you feeling now? Because obviously you've been poked and prodded around a little bit. It's never very nice. Has it left any pain or discomfort around you at all? Anywhere where you think, that stayed painful or uncomfortable longer than it should have done? Okay, good. Oh, that is the end of the tests. We have looked at your face, your eyes, your neck, your thyroid gland, the lymph nodes around it, your hands, your arms, your shins. Let me double check, but I'm almost certain that's everything. It certainly is. Do you have any questions for me at all? Okay, so what will happen now is you've got time to go grab something to eat, just sit and relax for a while we wait for the results of that blood work. I can't say for certain, however, from the looks of these tests, I would imagine everything is okay, but if not, if we see any increased levels, anything that shows that that thyroid might be a little overactive, a little underactive, we can do some more tests from then. But for now, try and stay relaxed and calm. We'll give you a shout. Once your blood work is in, we'll sit back down and go through all of these results together. How does that sound? Great. Well, thank you for coming in today. Thank you for being a very patient patient. I know that a lot of these tests are not particularly pleasant, so thank you for staying cheerful while we did. It was lovely to meet you, and as I say, we'll give you a call once all your results are in. I'll see you soon. Take care.